What's up, everyone? This is the JFish48 once again, and this time I've decided to do a playthrough of a Civ 5. So this is Civ 5 on with the Gods and Kings expansion, and so I've just decided to do a random Civ and a random map. So what it has given me is the Chinese Empire. Their unique unit is the Chu Ko Nu. It's a medieval ranged infantry unit. Only the Chinese may build it. Unit may fire twice in one turn, unlike the crossbowman, which it replaces. So that's really good. I've never been the Chinese before, so I've never used that. So we may eventually actually race to that unit, because that's going to be, if we're at war, go that. And then the Paper Maker, which produces 2 gold, 1 science. Wait, 1 science for every 2 citizens. Oh, cool. Okay. And then we have the Art of War bonus. So the Great General combat bonus is increased by 15%, and their spawn rate is increased by 50%. So let's begin our journey. I'm going to be keeping in mind that a lot of the people that watch this will be beginners. I have a few friends who just bought this game and stuff, so I'm going to be listing some of the more basic stuff as I go. So initially, I usually like to just found the city wherever the settler is placed. It's usually placed in a pretty logical place anyway. So we've just founded at Beijing, and now with my warrior, I'm going to do some exploration to see what's around here. Now we get to choose what we're producing into this first city. I may go with a monument to expand the borders a little bit. 8 turns. Yeah, we'll go monument. And then we get to choose our research as a civ. Um, so let's see. Yeah, I want to make sure I can harvest these resources as soon as possible, but I also don't want to sacrifice. Let's see. Wine, wheat, sheep, I think, what's that? Animal husbandry, and then salt. Okay. So, I'm actually just going to knock out all the basics, I think. I don't think I'm going to jump ahead too far. Next turn. So, just an apology now if the loading times get to be a little bit higher as we go along in between turns and stuff. My computer's not the best, but oh well. I'll see what I can do. So yeah, like I said, this is a random map type. So it's looking like there's a lot of water, so we'll probably have to develop a decent navy pretty early on. Especially if we're going to go to war, but as you play this game, you kind of learn that if you ever get too far behind in a military strength, everyone just gangs up on you. It's really frustrating, but it's what happens. So actually what I might do is jump ahead to sailing, so that I can start making naval ships to explore the seas and stuff. Okay, we got ruins over here, and then a barbarian encampment. I'm actually going to sprint to those ruins. Finding those and moving on to their hex gives you certain bonuses. It's different every time what kind of bonus you get, so we will see. And obviously it's turn-based, if you didn't already know that. This is the year up at the top. It's currently 3800, okay, now 3760 BC. Ruins. Your unit equips itself with advanced weapons found in the ruins. So now, instead of a warrior, this is a spearman, which will make it much more capable of taking out that encampment, which is cool. So, so yeah, I've been playing the Civ games for a long time. This Civ is undoubtedly my favorite out of them all, and possibly one of my favorite games of all time. Not my favorite, there are definitely others, but alright, we're gonna attack there once. I've turned on a quick combat so you don't see the animations, because I figure my frame rate will have enough of a problem as it is. Okay, we're gonna go worker and then scout. Probably. Yeah, I'll use this spearman as a scout for right now. I want to start harvesting this stuff so Beijing will grow faster. Especially if I get sheep, that adds food. Alrighty, so we're gonna have mining, yep.
The meat shine help.
Alright. I have a friend who's always angry at me for not reading. the quotes whenever you research stuff. So Frank, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it on this one either. Unless you start watching and you catch up and you tell me to, then I will. So let's see. We do want sailing. I'd love to have a trireme. Okay, I think we're gonna, well, if we got a worker coming anyway, I'd love to be able to take advantage of the sheep. So we'll go animal husbandry, and then, wait, how do you do that? Yeah. And animal husbandry, and then pottery, and then sailing. That's what we'll do. Over here it lists the score of all the players. I'm currently in last, I think, but this early on it normally doesn't mean much. This unit got promoted, got enough experience to be promoted. I'm going to give it Drill 1, so it has a combat bonus in rough terrain. And have it attack here one more time. Okay, then that should be it. If you are new to Civ, once again, you'll find that into the early turns, it is just a lot of... There's not a lot going on per turn. You're just hitting next turn a lot, over and over again. They just spawned a new unit. So I could take that encampment now, but they may kill me, actually. So I'm going to heal up on this hill. You get a defensive bonus on hills and in forests and that kind of stuff. Actually, making use of the terrain in warfare is one of my favorite mechanics. Okay, we've met Theodora of
Θαύμα.
Byzantium.
Ποιον όνομα είπε μισέ, ο καλός
We don't have anything
ξένος?
to trade yet, do we?
Είμαι η
Nope. Okay,
Θεοδόρα.
but at least we've met somebody, so anyone you've met you can trade with. So if you start acquiring resources that you can trade, which I will have 2 salt at some point, so I can trade away one of those, which is good. I'm going to continue healing, because they're not going to heal up too much. Not too worried. Although, oh no. See, now I'm worried about if they're going to sneak in there and capture that encampment, because whoever captures it gets gold. You know, I'm just going to go for it. Okay, so I got it. I took 25 gold. And I didn't take that much damage, so I don't think they can kill me in one volley. They probably shouldn't be able to. See what happens. See if they attack me even. They might not. So Byzantium, this map might not be as water-based as I thought. Maybe I'm just on a coast. The cool thing is your map is not oriented right now. You don't know, even though you're in the center of the world, obviously, since you're a civilization and very young, you of course think you're the center of the world, so that's how the map's situated. But as you grow and as you find new places, your map will be better oriented. And now we have enough culture for a social policy. We can either adopt tradition, liberty, or honor. Liberty is for civilizations which desire rapid expansion, or traditions for small empires. I'm going to go liberty just because I very much like the early bonuses. You get a free worker, and then you get a free settler. And I would like to expand a little bit, so I'm going to go liberty. Actually, there's one here that I'm going to want. Where is it? Each city you found will increase the culture cost of policies by 33% less. So every time, see, right now I'm getting a social policy every 30 turns, or every 30 culture points. I'm making 4 per turn. As I found more cities, the number I need for per policy goes up. If I have that perk, then that means it'll go up less every time, which is cool. Okay, so these guys are chasing me. I'm gonna run into the... Actually, I'm gonna hopefully use the Byzantium unit as a guard. Hopefully he'll take him out. I'm just kind of running away from that guy right now. I don't want to lose this spearman. Let's see. Okay, so now they're moving towards my city. I'm gonna heal up a little bit. As you can see, cities can fire back on their own, which is cool. That didn't used to be a mechanic. It was really annoying. People could just march in openly, but oh well. So, we're about to get animal husbandry, and we're 5 turns away from a worker. I don't have any improvements on these tiles for them to take out, so I'm not even worried about them. Shoot. Just continue to heal up, spearman. So, once I get animal husbandry, I should move on to, I believe, pottery.
Thou shalt not muzzle the ox.
I'm moving towards sailing because I want to... I have a lot of resources nearby, and like I said earlier, you can only trade with people you have met. So one of the reasons one of the really beneficial things about exploring early on is that you can find new trade partners. So that's kind of why I'm sprinting towards... If you're wondering why I'm just not killing this thing with my city, it's because I want the experience from this spearman. So it's so weak that it's not going to do anything. So I'm going to bring the spearman up to kill it. And get the experience from it. Then I'll have him explore the east more. Alright, that should do it. We did it. And units also heal faster while they're in friendly territory, so... Okay. Nothing else can attack, right? No. Alrighty. So, heal those guys more, and now we have a worker. I think what I'm gonna go for first is... What does salt bring? What does salt give you? Happiness. Okay, we're fine with happiness. We've got 3 right now, so I'm gonna go for the sheep. Have them work the sheep, because that will help the city grow. And the more population the city has, the more tiles it can work at one time. So let's see. Since I'm going to go for that perk that gives a free worker, I'm not going to make another one. I could go for a scout, which I may do. I'm going to go scout and then probably settler after that. But I need to be exploring faster, and he's healing up, so... It's only 3 turns for a scout anyway, so... One of the elements I enjoy most, other than the using the terrain in warfare, like I said earlier, is keeping everything balanced. Balancing your economy and your culture and your science and everything. Okay, so we have another social policy. You can either go for a republic, +1 production in every city and +5 production in cities when constructing buildings, or tile improvement construction rate increased by 25% and a free worker. Since I do want collective rule, I'm gonna get Republic, and then, well... Alright, I think it'll be fine. I'm thinking I don't want to expand before getting this representation thing, but if it's only 1 more city, it's not going to be a big deal. I'm gonna go for a Republic, and then collective rule for the free settler. So we are now a Republic in the year 3160 BC. As you can see, my spearmen are healing up. 2 more turns till a scout. Pottery's only 1 turn away. Nothing happened to that turn. So yeah, we've got a lot of salt around here. It's gonna be good.
Shall the clay say to him that...
Okay. We've got a barbarian unit from over here. I wonder if that's a land bridge. I figured that was a coast right there, but maybe not. Let's go over there and see. More wheat. It's very cool. Got a lot of resources around Beijing. That's always good. So we finished a scout. So what did I say? I said I'm going for the free settler. And it's going to be... Let's see, 50 divided by 4. Alright, so it's going to be a little bit away, not too far. So I'm going to go... I will want a granary at some point. It costs maintenance, and I don't need it right yet, because I don't have wheat or bananas or deer. So I'm going to build a shrine, I believe. Yeah. Which adds faith. Faith is a really cool mechanic. I'll show you how it works as we move along here further, but right now with the scout, I'm going to explore east. Try to find a good place for my next city. So, let's see if that worker, or that warrior attacks, or brute, whatever. Brute, warrior, whatever. Okay, here goes the scout. Gonna bombard it with my city, and then attack with my spearmen. This should kill it. Yep, there we go. Oh, this is a little interesting. So if Beijing's being attacked by the north, it'll be relatively easily to defend over land, which is good. It's only 1 hex. It is divided into hex. You can have them on, you can see how the map is set up. In past civs, it was all squares, so like moving diagonally felt like cheating sometimes. But now it's in hexes, it looks a lot nicer and works out better mechanically. Okay, moving along. So, people who like shiny things the most. ranks people by the amount of gold in their treasury. I'm in 6th. As you can see, there are 8 people. Alright, moving on. Now I can promote the spearmen again. Either make them even better in rough terrain, defense against ranged attacks. Make them better in rough terrain. Actually, I'm going to have them heal up. I moved them back into friendly territory, so it'll be faster, as I said earlier. Alright. So the scout's going over here. Rivers are great to build on, because you get extra food along rivers. I can turn off the yield icons if you want, and the resource icons, so it looks more natural and stuff. But I usually like playing with it on, just because it's easier to see. Excuse me. What is necessary? Oh, this looks like a pretty fertile area. Wonder if it'll be too far away for a second city. Oh, there's a city-state right there. I need to go meet them. They'll give me gold. 2 more turns till my shrine is built. Okay, with the scout. Another barbarian encampment. Right now I'm just trying to sort of explore in a circle to try to find, like I said, where I actually found my next city, because it won't be too long until I'm able to find another one. Let's see, let's go ahead and... yeah, let's get both of these salts so we can trade away one of them. Right, so we're going to explore up here with my spearmen. Oh, we were just attacked. Oh, can I get around there, maybe? Well, he can continue attacking me across the river. I get a defense bonus from that, so... let's see. Okay, shrine is done. So I will want a granary. I got wheat. It's going to give a bonus to the wheat output. Now the question is... do I just go for another settler now, even though I'm going to have a free one? Because I'll be able to spam cities. I'll have this one, and then once I get the next social policy, I'll have another one. I could have just found 3 and then have that as my baseline and not found any more for a while, which I may do. Either that or another warrior. Shoot. You know what? No, I think it makes more sense right now to make another warrior that will sort of stagnate my economy, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. It's a long game. A lot of times to make bad decisions and to correct bad decisions. So, okay, so this is kind of nothingness over there. I'm gonna see if he lets me take his encampment for free without having to fight him. Oh no, the Byzantines are gonna take it. Oh, okay, now they moved back on. Huh. Now there are 2 warriors. Well, let's attack the one without the defense bonus. Okay. He'll be fine, I just have to play it smart up there. Scout. Go ahead and heal up a little bit. If he keeps attacking me, fine. So 3 turns still sailing. Maybe after the warrior's done I can make a trireme to explore a little bit around here. Keep laying into them with my spearmen. Oh, what do we got? Anything else? Good oak. We should have salt. 2 more turns until salt. Salt produces happiness. If your empire is unhappy, you'll take a huge hit to growth rates of your cities and stuff. I'll show you more later. There's a city-state right there. City-states are basically other players in the game who aren't actual civs. They're just one little cities, one little city, and they offer you certain benefits if you become allies or friends with them. Oh,
Im
no.
Namen des großen deutschen
Bismarck's
Volkes
playing.
heiße ich euch willkommen.
I'm bummed to see that because he's so militaristic that he just pretty much fights all the time. You can never count on him being an ally for too long.
He who commands the sea.
We have sailing. Okay, warrior. Have you explore down here a little bit? Well, I don't like this. I'm gonna go back in the forest for a defense bonus. Hopefully he can't kill me in one turn. That would suck. Okay, now is when we have to decide whether we spam the soldier or settler thing. Yeah, so in 3 turns, I will have a free settler. And then it'll speed the production of settlers. So no, let's wait until after I get that. So, right now, should we go with the strategy I was talking about earlier? Go trireme now? Either trireme or granary. Shoot. Well, we'll go trireme. We raced to sailing anyway. Might as well take advantage of that fact. So we do want calendar, because then we can get wine. Wine's really good. Calendar's, let's see, 9 turns away. Optics is great because it allows land units to embark so they can cross water, but... Ooh. Actually, let's go writing so we can get the paper maker. We'll go paper maker and then calendar. That's going to be useful. That's going to be a really good building for us. And then, okay. Writing. Writing's always a very valuable tech to research. And I should say, I don't have a set strategy in mind right now. There's not one victory I'm going for, just kind of playing it by ear. Which I think is more fun. I watch a lot of videos, people playing this game online, and I understand why. They're trying to show people how to win with a particular strategy, but for me that kind of kills some of the fun of the game. Even though I've been playing this for a while, I'm by no means a master or expert of any kind, so I just really like just sort of playing the game for what it is and having fun with it. Taking what the game gives me and seeing what I can do. So, okay, we've got 1 salt. I may go for the other salt. Let's see, what tiles are being worked right now? Oh, it's doing something weird again. It doesn't show me where it's working. Or does it? Oh, I'm confused. Oh, there we go. I just had to have that open. Okay, so now the city's working here because it's on there. Working this salt, the sheep, and then this tile, even though it doesn't have access to the salt yet. So, why not get the other salt so we can trade it away? Maybe Theodora will be willing. Well, I don't like what's going on with this scout over here. It can't handle this fight. I'll have it run away. After this warrior meets this city-state, I'll have him come over there and help out. As you can see, economy is doing okay. We have our policy. Should give us a free settler right now. Jakarta. Okay, so for an example of how this works, this is a maritime city-state. If we're friends, they will give food to our capital, and if we're allies, they give food to all of our cities. And you become friends or allies with city-states by either giving them gifts of money or units, or by accomplishing quests, doing quests that they put you on. We cleared a barbarian encampment. So yeah, I'm gonna get my free settler now. What is that? Collective rule. Okay. So we have a free settler now. Oh, okay, that's done. Settler should be able to move, right? Yeah. Okay, so even though it is near the city-state, I could go down here, or the game likes right here. It's on the river. Deer, sugar, fish, 2 sheep, horses. Let's do that. Silk would be nice, but I will get it. Right now, let's go over there. Settler, get moving. And I'll have the warrior cover its advance. Settlers can get captured by barbarian units just by them moving onto your unit. It's kind of a bummer. Okay. Next turn. So let's see. Germans. Oh, I already met them. So, how far is this guy gonna get here? Okay, settler's moving along. I'll have him go up there to meet him. It just sucks so bad when you lose settlers. Let's see. I'm gonna give him survivalism so we can heal more outside of friendly territory and have him run away. So there are 3 city-states around me. There are eight civs in this game, in this one, this individual game, I mean, and I think like twice as many city-states, something like that. That's close to what the ratio is. It's not exactly. Let scout heal up. We have a trireme now. Go explore stuff. Okay. So 2480 BC, first trireme, and now. Okay, I may spam another city now. Although we're already taking a long time to produce culture. What are we working on right now? Writing? Doing that will really handicap... Oh, jeez. It'll handicap our cultural output. After writing, I'll have to research something that gives me more cultural buildings and stuff, because... I would love citizenship now. For reworker and tile improvements come faster. So maybe I won't spam a settler just yet. Well, shoot. Let's go for a another warrior. I don't like the amount of barbarian activity, and then we may go for a settler after that. Because like I said, I don't like hampering my rate at which I get social polities too much. And I'm already going to find another one, so it's going to be kind of an issue here pretty soon. Okay, so I'd like to move my warrior first. Wonder where I'm going to found this city. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Well, there's land over there. Cool. Alright, can we start attacking here now? Let's do it. Alright, I'm going to turn off the yield icons for a while. Oh, they have a galley. Well, we have a trireme now. Let's do it. Let's not risk too much. Heal up return. Okay, now comes the decision of where to put this settler. Put this new city. Keep it on the coast so we could make coastal units, can benefit from working the water. Will the horses be out of its range? I think 6 tiles or something like that for each city. It should be able to, if it gets to be a massive city, that is. I am going to want horses at some point. I do think this is a nice middle ground between that city-state and this one, though. And it's on real fertile ground around these rivers, and it'll be easy to defend with the rivers. All right, let's do it. Found a city, Shanghai. All right, 2 cities now. What should Shanghai work on? Monument for more culture, like I was saying earlier. Okay, next turn. So yeah, I think 100 was what we had to get to when we just had 1 city. Now it's 120, although we are also producing 1 more culture because our city, so just some of the balances you gotta think about. Warrior. Is that barbarian gone? He might be. Yeah, I do like having 2 cities on the coast.
He who
Especially if this is a
destroys a
water-based
great book
map.
kills reason itself.
Okay. Now, work on the wheat. Okay. Another warrior. Send you off over here. We're gonna finally take out this encampment. Alright, we wiped out those guys right there. It's very nice. Barbarian's gonna be annoying if you let them go too long. Now, Papermaker. Plus 2 gold, plus 1 science for every 2, so that'll give... Wow, that's actually a really good building. Okay. Now, I said I wanted to research some more cultural-based stuff. Circus is good for happiness. Archery for defense and stuff. Let's see. Oh, I don't have calendar yet. I did want. Let's go calendar philosophy. Or, okay, first just calendar, I think. We have to go archery, but that's at least going to give me access to Stonehenge just in case I want it, and then Stoneworks. I think I have some marble and stone around. And then also allows me to work the wine, so. Also, I should have 2 salt now, so let's try to trade with Theodora. What would you give us for one of our salt?
Μέλημα.
Nothing. Okay, what about you, Bismarck?
Was nun?
Salt? Nothing.
Nein.
Okay, those places just aren't advanced enough yet. When do they start getting resources and stuff worth trading, they'll trade it with me. That is kind of a bummer. Alright, let's keep exploring. Continue exploring. Geneva. They provide you with a gift of 15 gold. They share their knowledge of religious rituals, giving you 4 faith. So they give you faith if you befriend them. Which is cool. Alright.
Dios
We've met
bendiga a
Spain.
aquellos que lo
That's some salt.
merezcan. Soy Isabel de España.
You have copper. That's cool.
Rehusamos.
Yeah, all the leaders speak in their actual languages, which is cool. That was Spanish, in case you didn't know that.
Espero que este trato reciba su bendición.
Bye-bye. Is this Byzantium? I think it is, yes. Alright. Bring you back in here, heal up. My trireme got promoted. Coastal Raider, plus 2 combat, 20% combat strength when attacking cities. Steals gold equal to 33% of the damage inflicted on a city. That's cool. Better against naval units or heal instantly. We'll go... with an eye on the future, we'll go for the Coastal Raider. And then naval units can only heal in friendly territory, so... Oh, we've met Quebec City. Maritime, so they give us food just like the other ones. Okay. Let's continue exploring. Alright. So, I was worried this would be like a very island, like a fractal map, just kind of little islands all over the place. This might turn out to be more of a continental. Or it could even be a Pangea map or something like that I'm just on the coast of. You never know. It's another reason I like using random maps, because it kind of makes it feel a little more realistic. You're just a new Civ, and you think you're the center of the world. You're trying to figure out what the world's like and stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of nerdy, and I'm nerdy enough for that to be fun. If you're watching this, maybe you are too. Who knows? Alright. Heal up. I want to find where Bismarck is, because he's going to declare war on me. I've played with him in the game against the Germans in the game where he's declared war on me from clear across the map, and I never saw one of his units. Kind of annoying. Okay, let's use him to go directly south of here, directly south of Shanghai. Kind of see what's going on down there. So this is where Spain is. They've got a lot of copper up there. And scout. Okay, so we're exploring. We are working towards the next social policy for a free worker. In the meantime, I might have to end up making one. But, okay. Keep moving north. Alrighty. Moving on to hills give you more line of sight, in case you didn't know. I really appreciate that about the game. And like forests block your line of
So
sight.
teach us to number our days.
Okay, we have calendar, which means we can get the wine now. So let's get the wine. And our economy is doing very well, so we can purchase buildings and units if need be. How much is a settler? 500 and 310 for a worker. May consider that in the future. We have finished a paper maker, so we could go for the Great Library. Plus 1 culture, plus 3 science, and 1 free tech. It may be beneficial to keep up with the science boosting stuff because the paper maker gives us a boost already. We could really sort of launch ahead of people. Or what Stonehenge do? Faith plus 5. So, okay, the opposite side of that argument is that since we already have the paper maker, which gives us a lot of good science boosts, we could go with Stonehenge for the faith aspect and try to found a religion pretty soon. It also gives us 1 free tech. Well, free tech is really cool. I think I'm going to go with the Great Library. Alright. So, now's when we decide... The wheel for a road. Road's going to help out. Oh, well, watermills are going to be really good for me. Okay, we got archery watermill. Or wheel. Watermills give a huge boost to production to cities on rivers. Shanghai's on a river. So, oh boy. Well, let's heal up and hope he attacks me, since I'm on the defensive anyway. And send the trireme back out to explore some stuff. I want to know what's down here a little bit more. If this is a coast. Alright, keep exploring up through Spanish territory. Oh boy, Spain's got a lot of military. This is when you got to be careful. You cannot get passed up too much in military terms, or else you will pay for it. So, I'm gonna keep an eye on that. After Shanghai makes its monument, I may have to go military for a few production cycles. Dang, Spain's got a lot going on. Spearmen and archers. I have neither of which. Or I have 1 spearman, but I didn't make it. Rio de Janeiro. Right there. Huh, cool. Okay. So that's what's down there. So we do have gold. I could think about befriending the city-state. They'd give us food for the capital and for other cities. Let's see, how much longer till we get a Pantheon? 30. What I may do is befriend the Faith. Yeah, Geneva. They give a boost to Faith. What's more important to me, growth right now or faith stuff? I'd say probably growth. Religion's kind of an afterthought for me a lot of times. Even though it's really useful, it's just that I don't usually make it a key to victory all the time, even though you really can. I don't know. I haven't decided what my civ's going to look like yet. So the number of techs people have, I'm 2 behind. I'm glad I'm going for the Great Library then. Okay, Spearman, come down here. See what's in there. I'm not sure anybody's on that continent. Or, well, it's probably connected, never mind. Alright, well they're not attacking me. So I'm gonna run around them. They'll attack me now that I'm off the hill though. You just watch. Okay. Spain's got a ton of copper. Look at that. That gives happiness. Actually, let's see if they want to trade now. Could trade us salt for happiness.
The haft of the arrow
copper
had been feathered.
So, let's see. Let's go through another round of trying to trade with people.
Saludos.
Salt. Still? No?
Rehusamos.
She's only working one of those, or she only has one excess copper. Doesn't mean she's only working one. Bismarck.
Was nun?
What's up, dude? No salt for Bismarck. Theodora, you want some salt? Come on.
Μέλημα.
Even for gold or something?
Ουδήπου.
I would take gold per turn.
Ήκουσα σε πρέποντα
Dang.
Θεσσαλοτρίας ομιλίας.
58 gold,
Με
5 per
δείξας.
turn. Yeah, alright. Sure. I will do that. And I'll use that gold to buy some military units. I am woefully behind. We could also buy a worker. 310 for the worker. I am not in immediate danger. So I'm tempted to go for a worker. Let's, yeah. Okay. Spearman needs orders. Go down there. Continue exploring. I attacked the galley without knowing it was there. Yeah, they're attacking me now. Okay. So it begins. Theodore's expanded right there. I'm gonna need to expand down here before anybody else does. I don't want to get into a war that soon. Maybe expand like right here. Okay. 10 turns until I can have a free settler. Or no, I already have that free settler. It's up to me to make one now. Shoot. Okay. Well, we'll see how this goes. If it comes to war early on with Theodora, I can handle that. Man, I didn't think they could keep up with me since I was a scout. It's just a straight desert over there. It's pretty cool. Worker, you're gonna come over here and work Shanghai for me. And I think you've reached the end of your rope. Yep, okay. So Spain's looking pretty good up there. They've got a pretty good situation. I, on the other hand, I'm not pleased with how I'm looking right now. But... we found a Pantheon. Okay. So I have enough faith to found a Pantheon. You can choose from a number of different bonuses. Culture from shrines, faith from tundra without forest. No, 10% faster growth rate. It is good. More production in larger cities. Culture from pastures. Faith if you're in a battle. I don't have enough wine or incense to do that. If there was something relating to salt, that would do it. +1 happiness from cities with population of 6 or more. Food from camps. Science boost. Production of ancient/classical wonders. Huh. Okay. I think +1 happiness from cities on rivers. That would be cool and all, but okay, I think I'm gonna go with Messenger of the Gods. Really make between this and Paper Makers. I think I'm gonna be really well off with science. All right, this won't give me a bonus right now even, because this isn't connected, but I'm gonna do it for the sake of the future. Okay. Just about explored everywhere that I can with my land units right now. It's just lost in this desert. Trireme's gonna get a victory. Good work. Alright, is that it for this turn? Or is there another unit that actually does need orders? Yep, okay. I have wine now. That gives me 4 happiness and 2 gold per turn. That's really good. Okay. Beijing's growing very quickly, which is good for now. Actually, I may keep this here. so that when I have the wheel I can immediately begin work on a road linking Beijing and Shanghai. Okay. Well, I think this is where I'm going to end this first episode. Thanks for watching, and next time we will found another city in this region somewhere to sort of keep Theodore out of our area up in here, and then continue expanding our military, which is weak. And yeah, we will continue exploring up here. So thanks for watching, and yeah, see you next time.